So I've been working on the exhaust system this week. I'm about to send some parts in for electroplating. So first of all, maybe a little difficult to see, but I've gone in and I've worked all the way down deep inside. Probably can't see, but basically cleaned up the inside. Took a lot of metal out here, opened it up, smoothed it out, and sanded and prepped the surface, and got those ports cleaned up as well. So the electroplating basically cleans up the stainless and makes it a little bit more rust resistant. When you weld, you can deplete the chromium, which is the element that gives stainless its protective layer. It's sort of a very small layer of oxide, chromium oxide, that actually makes stainless impervious to rust. So basically the electro cleaning process restores the stainless to its before welded state, so that the welded areas and the heated areas don't rust. So that's going in. This is the mount that I fabricated that goes between, basically it does this, and then it goes to the block of the engine to support it. And then this, I've cut the flanges off of this vibrant resonator. I will stitch this together with the TIG welder, and then put another flange. I'll use something called was it a J clamp or something? It's a V clamp. So I'll use a V clamp that I'll weld that to. And Tectonics provided these sort of old school bolt-on flanges, which are hard to weld to because they're so thick relative to the 16 gauge material. It's really hard to avoid burning through. But basically we've already got this all set up here. So this will be the flex pipe that'll attach to this, and I'll put the V-clamp on the back, and then that'll connect to the rest of the exhaust system. And I will build an identical system to this with the catalytic converter, so I can swap the cat in and out. Same thing, it'll have a flex pipe in it. But reversed, actually, because of the space issues with the shifter. It'll actually be like catalytic converter connecting in, and then the flex pipe behind the cat. So anyway, there you go. After this comes back from electroplating, it goes in to be internally ceramic coated, heat barrier coated on the inside of the header. Keep the temperatures down in the engine bay as much as possible. Well, I got the header polished. I took it into the electroplating guys, or electrocleaning, and they said too complicated a shape for the electrodes to attach to get the chemical electrocleaning done. So I used a combination of acids and like metal cleaners and abrasives, and then finished with 000 steel wool. So they, it's like you can't help yourself. You just got to keep going at it until they're shinier and shinier. So anyway, I know they'll change color when they heat up, but they will have an internal ceramic coating that I'll get done this week on them, so they won't get quite as hot as they otherwise might, but we'll see. Well, I got the rear brakes done. I'm going to take them off again later because I'm going to mount the wheels, put the car down, measure the camber and toe, and then I'll get some plates made up by Lella AutoSport to get the rear tracking and just the way I want it. So got the 12.9 hardware in there. Same with the front. Got that 12.9 hardware, so it's good. I got these parts electro-polished, but I had to polish the header myself because of the, as I said, the guy couldn't do it. So these things look pretty good though. They're nice and shiny. What's weird about this one is that you can tell these parts are stainless. The weld is stainless. This is either lower quality stainless. It's got slightly magnetic, the bracket, so it's not 304 stainless. So anyway, it is what it is. But I'm going to weld the resonator on top of that later this week.